Hey guys, it's Richard with Rich Made Knives. Got another kind of do-it-yourself video for you. This is on the Todd Heeter Man O' War. And you'll recall from my last video that we put on a new backspacer. This is Backspacer B. Todd calls this one Backspacer B. And he's got Backspacer A, which is the one that normally comes stock, and then this one's Backspacer B. And what I have here in this bag is I have Backspacer C. Ordered this one because I wanted to check it out and I wanted to modify it, have a little bit of fun in the shop modifying this Backspacer C. So you're going to see it with me for the first time. I have not seen this in person. I've seen it in pictures, but here we go. Here is Backspacer C. Oh, a little bit of a nice surprise there. Todd sent me a one of those bracelets, tool up or die, and Heeter knife works. Pretty cool. Thank you, Todd. That's it. And here it is. Better light if I can here. We have Backspacer C. Pretty cool. Got a little bit of like a gear pattern going on there. Hold it up here and see what this baby's going to look like. Wow, quite a bit taller. I'll hold it up behind it here. Line up the holes. There we go. So that's what it's going to look like. It's going to stick up here quite a bit higher than this one. So I really like this one. If you guys check out my video, I did a video showing you guys how I roped this Backspacer B. This did not come this way with these little grooves carved out of the edges here in this rope pattern. I did that, and I also polished these flat areas here. So we are going to do some work on this baby. And what I'm thinking about right now is that I'm going to carve it and I am going to polish it. My thought right now is to go to a complete mirror finish, or as close as I can get. And then we are going to, with this one, my thought is I am going to deburr this, meaning I'm going to get rid of every right angle and every sharp spot that I possibly can. And try to make this one as smooth and comfy feeling in the hand as possible. So I might defeat a little bit the fact that Todd kind of made this as like a pry bar. You know, in other words, when it's mounted on the knife, you could like pry stuff with it. I am going to modify this. Instead of being a pry bar, this is going to be a looker. This is going to be like a, my intent is to make this kind of look like a pretty add-on instead of more. In other words, I'm not going to do this for function. I'm going to do this for looks. So this is the before picture, before video, so you'll see what it looks like when I'm finished, and the comparison between B and C. So there you go. That's Backspacer C, and I will pause this video. I'm going to do some serious work on this baby, and then I will come back and show you the result, and then we'll install it on the knife and we'll check out how it looks on the knife. So hopefully this will come out looking pretty cool. I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. I've finished up the carving and polishing on the Backspacer C. I'll show you the result here. This time, instead of using the chainsaw files, I used a grinder to do these slots. And then I used a Scotch-Brite wheel for the polishing. Everything is nice and rounded. There's no sharp corners. And then, of course, that's all you'll see sticking out there. Like that. Okay, so since I don't think that leaving this thing silver is going to look ideal, so I think I'm going to go ahead and flame this thing, and I'm going to shoot for a dark bronze, kind of moving over into copper. So that is next. Let's see how this thing comes out with a flame heat treat. So I'll be back. All right, guys, thought you might like to see the flaming process. So I've got the piece hanging right here. You can see right there, that's the Backspacer. I've got my Ace Hardware propane fuel cylinder. Hopefully we won't run out of fuel during this video because I have been using this tank for quite a while. So here we go. This is hanging by a piece of titanium rod here, titanium wire. So, okay, we're starting to get a little bit of bronze on the end there. We'll bring that up now to the top. And it's up to the top. And we're going to go ahead and stop there so that we don't run into blue. All right, that looks pretty good. So we're going to quench it here. I've got a big old container of, this is simple green mixed with water. That'll cool it off, and of course my other option would have been to wait like an hour. Don't really want to do that, so this works just fine. All right, I'm going to check this out, and we'll be right back. All right, so here's the result of the flaming. We've got a bronze color, which looks pretty cool. You can see it up against the bronze of the, the copper color of the handle. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and install this. Not going to install it on video because I did that on the last video. So if you're interested in taking a look at the process to install this Backspacer, check out the first video on this Backspacer B. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Here is Backspacer C all installed. Check that out. The man of war is wearing its fancy clothes now. Pretty cool. This the part that reverses here definitely clears your hand, as you can see when you're holding it. So no issue there. So pretty cool. So there's B and C, both of them customized. Tell me what you guys think. Which one do you like better, B or C? One's got the mean look, and one's got the fancy look. It's pretty neat. This has got a orange peel finish, which is the way that it came. It, of course, was black, but once I polished or used the Scotch-Brite wheel to remove the black, it's orange peel underneath there, which I think looks pretty neat. It's contrasted with the super high polish on the I put on the spine here and then on the rope work here. So I think that contrast was pretty cool. And then it's even got a little bit of shine, and I didn't do a full polish inside of there, but I did give it just a kind of a little bit of a sheen on the inside. So I think that's pretty neat too. And as I mentioned, I did round all the pointed areas. Any area that had any sharpness to it, I took all the edges off, so that there's nothing like that's not going to hurt you. It's all nice and rounded, so no sharpness there. All right, let me know what you guys think. Which one do you like better? I'm having a tough time deciding. I like them both. And one of the neat things about this is I did confirm installing this one. I did not take the pivot out because I've got my pivot set exactly the way that I like it. So in this, when I installed this Backspacer, I just took these 4 screws out. There's one under here, and I slid the old Backspacer out, and then I slid this new Backspacer in and just put the 4 screws back in, and it worked just fine. So FYI, if you guys are getting one of these and installing it, you do not need to take your pivot out. You just have to take these 4 back screws out, and then just carefully slide the old one out and slide the new one in and line up the holes, and you're good to go. All right. So leave a comment down below in the video, and let me know which one you like. This is Backspacer B. This is Backspacer C. Which one do you like better? All right. Richard with Rich Made Knives.